Erica Olsen, and welcome to Inside SoCal. Today we have two ways of seeing stars, and neither involve Hollywood. Oh my gosh, look at this telescope. Whoa, Tim, this is really cool.
That's what I like to hear. It's supposed to be cool up here. From this location, we usually look at the moon and planets. They're the most popular things that people want to see.
We're standing in Garvey Ranch Park in Monterey Park, California. And we're standing in front of an actual telescope and a dome and an observatory. Every Wednesday night, we open this facility to the public. It's a fantastic experience to see something maybe for the first time if they've never looked through a telescope. And they have seen Jupiter for the first time. They come down a changed person. It's an experience you can't duplicate.
To me, because I started out as a philosopher, it's understanding that there is a connection between you and the rest of the universe with how you choose to interact with it.
What's your favorite part about looking up?
I love seeing the Milky Way. You walk out, at first you look up and you think it's a cloud, and then you suddenly realize that's not a cloud, that's millions of stars. And so that's just a phenomenal sight.
You might think these men are astronomers by trade, but in fact, it's only a hobby for them, though a hobby they are all clearly passionate about and want to share with others.
So as a physicist, I worked for 28 years at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I'm retired now. I've been introducing people to astronomy and the universe and cosmology and history and a whole bunch of other things for as long back as I can remember.
I think my favorite part about looking up at the sky is sharing it with other people. If you're passionate about it, you can learn about it and know it. I don't have to know the math to explain this to people.
The two things I love about this hobby are being able to share the sky with people and taking pictures and sharing those with people.
Weekly star parties, Boy Scout partnerships, and so much more. The Garvey Ranch Observatory is there for the community to enjoy.
Wow. And wow is the same in I can't tell you how many languages I've heard people say wow in. So that's a great thrill.
One of the best ways to enjoy the stars is to sleep underneath them. But if pitching a tent makes you nervous, Camped Out has you covered.
I grew up camping on my grandparents' farm in Missouri. Those memories were some of my favorite memories. I also went to design school here in LA, and I thought it would be awesome to be able to mix both design and my love for camping. And so that is how Camped Out came to be. What we've done is we've taken classic camping and just given it a little zhuzh. So you feel a little more comfortable. Come on in.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
This is awesome. Look at this bed.
Take a seat.
Oh, this is legit a real bed.
Yes,
Oh
memory foam and all. It's so cozy. So this is one of our sleeping setups, and you can actually have 2 queen beds in here too, so you can customize the inside a bit. You can make it as luxury as you'd like. We have all different type of furnishings. I love designing the insides of it, so I'll work with the clients on creating something really special.
How can we be mindful of when we're out camping, we're also preserving the nature around us and not doing any damage to it?
Yes, that's a great point. And I would always say, just like the Boy Scouts say it, leave it better than you found it. When we set it up, when we break it down, we leave no trace. So it is a more sustainable way to travel. I love setting up for families that are camping for the very first time, because I know that camping can seem very daunting if you've never done it before, and everything's there when you show up, so it just makes it so much easier for campers. When I was camping on my grandparents' farm, the experience that I get when I camp is like a sense of home, and there's just something so special about just sharing that with friends or family and just disconnecting. And I think that if I could share that experience with everyone else, then I know that my mission has been complete.
To learn more about the Garvey Ranch Observatory and Camped Out, head to kcalnews.com/Inside SoCal. I'm Erica Olsen. We'll see you next week.
Inside SoCal is presented by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.